Hi, everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. Merry Christmas, guys. We made it. New Year's is just around the corner. I just wanted to hop on, let all of you know how grateful I am for you. I know everyone's probably busy, but I figured going on a little bit later would probably give everyone some time to wind their kids down, put them to bed, have a glass of wine maybe, and come join me as my gift to you, my beautiful love tribe. I am giving away free mini readings tonight. Hey James, hey Nicole, hey Kelly, Merry Christmas. What up? Christina G. Guys, listen, I can't tell you with all the shit that we have been through on this journey, how blessed we really are, right? So just a little bit about what happened today. Hey Crystal, hi Blanca, yay, tribe's rolling in. Merry Christmas, guys. But I did want to hop on and just let everyone know I'm thinking about y'all. I think about y'all all the time. Hey Kara. But it is one of those things where, like, I can't get enough of this tribe. Cynthia, Rebecca, Michelle, what up, y'all? Y'all know how to come through for your girl. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all. I just love getting on and connecting with you guys. And I wasn't sure that there'd be this many people on, but I'm glad there is. Hey Curtis, what up, guys? Hey Heather, Merry Christmas, everybody. I just wanted to spread the love. I really just wanted to spread the love. Who's that? Alyssa, hello. Rebecca, yes, guys. I love y'all so much. You have no idea. But I am in the new rental. So we have to be out of the one in Otto tomorrow morning, and we're switching over to another rental because our property is still not ready. And it's been raining a lot, so it's hard to smooth out the land and grade everything properly in order to get the replacement there. But listen, Spirit's got a plan. They always do. And as I was this talk with my friend Haven earlier, because a lot of the lessons that are coming through for all of this is definitely for my parents, the majority of it. I'm simply here to hold space in unwavering faith. Listen, God's got my back. He ain't gonna let us be stranded. You know what I'm saying? And I have met so many cool people here. My abilities have been through the roof. Everyone's abilities are waking up, strengthening. It's amazing. And my dad, like, he doesn't even really realize what he's doing, but I see it. The way that he's attracted to this land, like, anytime he starts getting in his head and in fear mode, he immediately runs to the property. It is his safe space. And, we haven't even really had much time there, and we've been here a month almost. So I know it's going to be perfect for us once we actually be able to get there. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, everyone. Hey, Cindy. See you. Merry Christmas, everybody. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's been one freaking test after another. By the way, for anyone this month that has been going through serious sinus issues, colds, all of that, that's part of the purge. You may be feeling a lot of pressure and not really understanding why, like, everything just seems so hectic. Usually we just put it off on, oh, the holidays and all that. No, it's so much more than that. And this is a huge part of our process in order to clear out all the bullshit and welcome in a whole new decade. And it is going to be off the fucking charts, y'all. I can already feel it, and I'm going to do my own ceremony later, but I did want to get on for at least just a little bit to chill out with y'all for a little bit and, really get a good grip of what spirit has in store for us for 2020, because I feel like it's going to be a whole different ball game. It's going to be a whole different ball game. Hi, woo woo. Yes. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, Cindy, I'm still getting over my cold. I am just now on the later end of it, and it's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Another thing, how's y'all sleeping going? I have been astral traveling like a mother for 5 days straight. Hey, LV, a lot of people are oh, Valentina, welcome to the family, my friend. Welcome to the family. You are in a good place. But yeah, guys, listen, sleep schedule, everyone is struggling. So no, you are not by yourself. Okay. Hey, Will, what up? But yeah, dude, it is, dude, that's awesome. Will is longboarding by the lake. That is sweet. Live it up for us, bro. But yeah, guys, Cindy, been hearing that too. A lot of people I've been meeting, talking to, connecting with are getting 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Some people feel like they're just sleeping more, needing more naps, and still not feeling rested. That's part of this purge, okay? But yeah, all of that, the sickness, the lack of sleep, the pressure, the angst, all of that is part of this purge. So just roll with it, allow it to happen as it needs, and remember, it is teaching you something really, really, important to your process. Okay. So, hi, Peter. How are you? That's amazing. Listen, I can't even remember the last time I had a cold either. As soon as I crossed the North Carolina line and I stayed in that cabin for one night, that's all it took. And it sent me into a 3-week cold. I don't even know if I've ever been this sick besides the flu, which I can't even remember the last time I had the flu. Since I've been on this journey, I have hardly gotten sick at all. What about interruptions, distractions? Are you kidding me? Out of control. Yeah, there's been a lot, and this is a really important time for us to stay grounded too, and remember, what's going on around you is just an external influence. You are simply an observer, guys. You do not have to take on everyone's shit. Just saying. Okay. So love you too, Will. No, I just wanted to put all of that out there in case you were, going through this experience too. And these are things that I have seen for myself, not just from me, but from other people. But, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Everyone's going through it. You are not alone. Okay. So how it's going to work tonight. It is going to work as usual and again, it's fucking Wednesday. It's Christmas. Whatevs. So instead of me doing my normal $20 mini readings, I am giving away for free because you know what? Spirit says be in service. Let's be in service. Okay. I am here to help you. So how it works is whoever, since we're not doing the donations, we're just going to go down the list. Okay. But I am going to ask y'all to be patient. Okay. I'm not going to be taking everyone tonight. I will be taking who I'm drawn to. Okay. So if you have any questions for me that you really feel that are, you need some clarity, some answers, whatever the case may be, just so we can kind of, because listen, it's a lot of energy on me to do these two. So can't help everyone, but I will do whoever I feel called to most. Got a lot of goodies in my bag. This is like the modern day Santa bag. Modern day Santa. Okay. Santa's got gifts for you. All right. So, if anyone does have a question, I will, I'm just going to go down the list. Okay. I thought I would write down names, but I'm not feeling compelled to do that anymore. So if you have questions, start posting them. But again, if I don't get to you and you have already posted your question, once I get done reading for someone and I say, okay, ready for the next question, start posting again. Whoever I'm drawn to most will get their answers. Right? So, James, you always need a reading. I hate to call you out, but you're supposed to wait till after Christmas. It is still Christmas. So hit me up tomorrow. Oh, Lord. Yeah. So, oh no. Why'd my chat close out? Give me 1 second, guys. What is that? There's so many coming through, it's not even. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. That's so sweet. I love you guys. I'll donate. Hey, listen, and I'm not going to tell y'all can't donate either. If you want to throw a sister some love too, then by all means, hit up that super chat, or you can hit my PayPal link down below. Okay. Curtis, I am in North Carolina and I am loving it. I am loving it. Yes. Hi, Miss Haynes. How are you? Yes, guys. And for anyone who is just joining in, how this is going to work, because apparently a lot of comments are coming in and I'm trying to look at these on a completely different screen. Okay, give me 1 second. Can't read through all of theirs, but there was one. This one. All right. So I don't know how to pronounce that. JH19. I'm doing you. So do you see J and R taking action towards me this month? Okay. So how I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be pulling from my bag of goodies. Thanks, James. I'm going to be pulling from my bag. Okay. Whatever I feel is needed. But I am not going to be reading for everybody. Okay. So I am only going to be doing who I'm drawn to. So don't take it personal. But I do have certain intentions, and I want to make sure that whoever needs it most gets it. And that's my point in doing this. All right. Hey, Brooke, what up, girl? Okay. So let me get back to that question. All right. So Jaheen. I'm going to call you Jaheen 19. Are you still in here? Yes. Okay. She's still here. All right. So let's see. All right, Spirit. Let's give some insight on, is there any action that JNR is going to be taking towards them this month? What's happening this month? And listen, are you talking about December? Or are you talking about January? Because the month is closing out, my friend. The month is closing out. January. Okay. So, Spirit, let's switch over to January. What actions do you see this person taking towards Jaheen? You know who I'm talking about. What actions is their person going to be taking? Oh, well, what was that? Oh, this is a strong connection. It's a strong one. I can see that. Okay. But there's a wake up call that needs to happen. There's a calling that needs to happen. At this given time, they definitely feel trapped. Okay. And it's all mental. I mean, I feel like they're giving themselves every excuse in the book to not reach out, which, okay, give me 1 second, because they want to pull some channeled messages. But next month, we have the Seven of Cups, the Strength card, but the Page of Pentacles is reversed. So I don't see it coming in January, but that could change right now, considering this energy. And that's the energy of now that I'm talking about. They are definitely all up in their head. I feel like there's just a lot of fear-based energy that's coming through. And especially with the Queen of Pentacles, or not the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Listen, the whole thing here, and, you know, this is one of those things where okay, let me make it clear let me switch back over to the chat, because I know I'm about to stir the pot on a whole lot of y'all. Okay. For anyone who is on the twin flame journey, or, you know, and I don't want to say soulmates, because soulmates come in so many different forms, and soulmates typically tend to be a lot easier than twin flames. But for anyone who is on the twin flame journey, and it doesn't matter if you're on a soulmate journey or a twin flame journey, listen, if codependency is involved, it is not going to turn out in your favor. Okay. The whole, like, one of the big lessons in the twin flame journey is about turning to self and becoming more intimate with your higher power, whether that be God, Allah, Buddha, it doesn't matter. Because guess what? All these different religions, all are based on the same damn thing. Love. Joyous occasion, right? So what are you doing in your life to not only bring more joy to yourself, to the people in your life, but how are you being of service? Are you confident in what you're bringing to the table? And not in a, like, oh, I have all the financial matters, or I have this, and, you know, I'm all this material, but What kind of soul are you showing up with? Not someone that needs to convince someone to love them or to validate your spot in their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that are so important into finding yourself. The reason the separation is there is to help you understand who you are on a deeper level, and that you can trust in God's timing and his plan. Okay? So, um, listen, I'm not even going to get into that conversation because I believe everyone should have their own belief system. Okay? Everyone. Me personally, I follow God. But I believe God is all. Okay? And there are a lot of different religions out here that their God is in a different form. And that's okay too, because that is what we are here for, is unconditional love. And who am I to say that someone else's way of loving or believing is wrong because it's different than mine? And I can tell anyone, and listen, and I'm not talking directly to you, okay? I'm just saying in general, if there is anyone who doesn't agree or wants to bash me for my belief and spread negativity, you on the wrong channel. You're on the wrong channel. Okay? So what message would JNR, right? JNR like to tell their person? Why can't they come forward right now? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because listen, they're going through so much right now. They are trying to ignore what they're feeling, constantly trying to distract themselves, which definitely goes into the Seven of Cups here. But they're learning so much, okay? And your memory is haunting them. Like, they can't get over you. And that's why they feel trapped right now, because they're not really sure which avenue is best for them. Especially with the Strength card being here, they're definitely leaning more towards, primal instincts, that instinctual, that instinct for survival. And you're bringing up a lot of emotions for them that they're not used to feeling. And that's probably why they're used to drinking, sex, drugs, all these things, even just throwing themselves into work. And when they think about you, they're not able to focus. I'm getting that very clear. I'm not an emotional person, so how do you make me feel so damn much? I know it might not seem like it, but you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I'm learning so much. Again, I'm learning. Can we stop playing games and be real with each other? So first, you have to be real with yourself about this connection, about the things that you need to address within self. So if they're triggering you, what is that bringing up for you, right? Triggers are tools for us. Might not seem like it in the moment, but it definitely is, because it's giving us an insight of what needs to be healed, what needs to be transmuted, and what needs to be accepted, right? Because we have these self-limiting belief patterns that cause us to be in fear or lack and all these things that are simply illusions, either due to past or picking up other people's belief systems. But no matter what, and this is why I'm saying this, why I got on the whole twin flame thing, which can't say that you are or you're not, because that's up to you. Every single person on an individual level has to come to the own terms of whether they are on this or not. That is individual basis. I am not here to tell you that, okay? But either way, they're coming back in Might not be right now or soon, because there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. But they said, baby, don't worry, because I'm coming home. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. So see, just that one trigger has completely transformed the way that you're looking at yourself, right? You ain't gonna take no bullshit anymore and allow someone to walk over you like you're a doormat, which I can bet or guarantee that you have been used to one-sided relationships, unrequited love for a very long time. And most of your relationships have, whether it be romantic or not, have been one of those things where you are constantly trying to fix, chase, or get someone to validate you. And now your person comes in, triggers the hell out of you, and says, "Nah, I deserve love. I deserve to feel like I I'm worthy. I am worthy." And that's where we have to change the storylines, because so many of us get caught up in what we don't want. But what is it that we do want, right? Who are we? And first we have to figure that out so that we can attract and I was watching a video on this the other day, and it makes so much sense. And this is pretty much what I've been trying to tell people, because so many people, and I've been guilty of it too, get caught up in like not dealing with their shit. So we end up looking for our other half, right? What we end up attracting are people who are only half of themselves too. And then it leads to codependent cycles, which is very toxic. But if you create yourself in your perfect image, right, and God's perfect image, then you attract the same thing. And then it is someone who can literally melt into your life that embraces all those aspects of you. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to try to be something for someone else. It's all these things that it just is, right? So when you get to that point, then you can have those healthy dynamics. And it's not to say that some twin flames don't get into union, or, okay, some twin flames get into union before they are completely healed. Okay. Are we ever really completely healed? Nah, I don't really think so. I think it is a constant evolution. When we are completely evolved, that's when we get to go home. Okay. That's my personal belief. But with that being said, we do get to that point where we know ourselves enough, and we have enough awareness and enough gumption to speak up for ourselves, to set healthy boundaries, and to be able to be compromising, to be compassionate, to be understanding, and listen to our partner in order to work through things. It doesn't mean that we are whole and that they are and nothing bad ever happens, or that you don't hit some roadblocks. It's the point that you get to this certain stage in your life that when your person, whether it be your twin flame, soulmate, life partner, doesn't matter, whoever your person is, that you plan on working through the tough shit together, you actually have the tools to do so without losing yourself. That's the goal, right? So, yes, exactly. Enough awareness to know what we're manifesting to. Yes, Tim, it is free tonight. So, how I'm doing this, awesome. Okay, so how I'm doing this, Merry Christmas, everybody. Love y'all. This is awesome. Okay, so how I'm doing this is, and by the way, I really hope those messages help you. Okay. I do not see this person coming in anytime soon, but I do feel that they will come in eventually. It's just there's still some work that needs to be done. Hey, Colby. So, okay. There's a lot of people in the chat. Get it together, Jess. So I'm just going to click over here so I don't get distracted. All right. So how this is all going to work. Okay. What I'm going to do, since I'm not taking, I'm not going to say that y'all can't donate. If y'all want to help a sister out, help a sister out. You can do it through Super Chat or the PayPal link down below. But what I am doing is I am going with who I am drawn to. So now that I am done with the first reading, y'all start posting your questions. I'll go through whoever I'm drawn to most is who I'm going to read for. I'm not going to be doing everyone tonight, so if I don't get to you tonight, I'm sorry. I'll try to do as many as I can, but I do have plans for myself. Okay, it is Christmas. But yeah, guys, I love you, and I want to show my support for you too. Okay, so these are going to be free mini readings, but again, I'm not going to get to everyone. So if I don't get to you, right, and I am reading for someone, when I tell y'all that I am done, then start posting your questions and I will choose whoever I'm drawn to most, because that's obviously who needs the reading, right? So I'm letting spirit guide this whole thing. All right, back to the chat. Let's see what's going on in this chat room, y'all. Who needs some healing tonight? Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Okay, Amethyst, I am drawn to you. Amethyst. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to pull one card for January, February, and March. All right. See what is going on for you, my friend. What is going on for my beautiful friend Amethyst? January. What about February? March. Whoa. Well, you got a lot coming out in March, okay? All right, so I'm going to hop back over to my normal screen, okay, so I don't get distracted by the comments. And I'll just let everyone know, listen, when I get done with this, I will ask y'all to start posting questions again, and then I'll pick again, okay? So, listen, I feel like you're going through a lot, okay? Moving into January, and I feel like this is where a huge shift is about to take place for you, which you've probably already been feeling it coming, but it's about like fully surrendering to the shift, okay? So if you don't know, this is for you, Amethyst, okay? The first card we have is the Five of Cups, which is a very shitty card to come into January with. So, you know, especially with the Knight of Cups coming through on the bottom. Oh, shit. Listen, okay? They are preparing you. They are preparing you. I have a feeling that you're waiting for someone to come in, okay? If it's not someone in particular and you just feel like someone's in the midst and, you know, you're looking for love, it's coming, girl, okay? Because, I mean, we have the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Sun, the Two of Cups. Holy shit, girl. Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Listen, you're about to get communication, and it'll probably be more towards March and April that you get this communication, where you get this solid fucking offer where someone's like, all right, I'm ready to buckle down. Let's get to work. Okay, let's work on this. There's some sort of reunion happening. Now, whether this is someone you already know in this life or past, but I feel like you kind of have an idea of who this person is. But with the Five of Cups, there's just this longing. There's this sense of misfortune too. So don't get stuck in that cycle, okay? Okay, I just wanted to make sure she wasn't commenting. But with everything that Spirit has been leading us up into this point, I feel like you're really going to be feeling the sense of loss in January. Like, it's that moment where it really hits you just how much your life is changing and transitioning. And it's really important that you don't get stuck in the relationships of the past because you're starting to feel lonely. Okay. Don't feel sorry for yourself in the way that your life is transitioning either, because there's a very important relationship, especially with that Two of Cups, that you're not quite seeing clearly. Okay. And it's really keeping you to this point of like illusion. It's like a cloudy cover. It's almost like that smoke screen per se, where the pain, the fear, and the lack are clouding your judgment, right? And so and like I was saying earlier, instead of focusing on what you don't want, so say this is someone you have particularly in mind and you're like, oh, they're not coming forward, or they're doing this, or and going into that pointing fingers, or focusing on the fact that they're not physically here. Focus on what you can change for yourself and get more in tune with self, so that you can cross these troubled waters. Because all the pain and all the fear that you've been feeling from the transitions that you're going through, which we all are, listen, 5, you're the halfway point, girl. Okay, like, this is saying you don't get to this point without going through some major stuff, and it's severely affecting your emotions. Coming into February, we have the world reversed. So, there might be some cycles that Spirit keeps pushing. Close it out. Close it out. And you might not be seeing the way that certain things are affecting you. It could be self-limiting beliefs. Okay? It can be the pain that you continue to hold on to, the storyline of this person that you have created out of fear or animosity. Because listen, in most of these relationships that I tap into, they ain't always what they seem. What's going on the 3D is very different than what's going on internally. And just remember, like, people only show you what they want you to see. Okay? Someone said in one of my chats, you're glowing, you look like this, and blah, blah, blah. No one would have known I had a shit fucking day. Okay? Because when I'm in my element, when I'm in my mission work, that's where I feel most me. Okay? So just understand that, social media, all those things, what people project out, usually what they want you to see. Okay? So if someone's in your life acting like they don't give two shits about you, but yet you keep feeling their energy linger, there's a reason, right? So moving into March, we have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, Page of Wands, 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles, amongst all the other stuff that's on the bottom of the deck. Okay? So this tells me that you're finally going to get tired of something. You are going to get tired of things feeling stagnant, not moving forward. You're tired of waiting around, which I don't think anyone should wait around. There's a difference between being patient, having faith in divine timing, and waiting around means there's no movement. Waiting around means that you are limiting yourself, while being patient means you are doing what you can and the things that you have control over and going on about your life, but still being patient with the process. Okay? It is limitless. It is not limited. Okay? But this tells me that you decide to pick up what you have left. Okay, well, I might not have everything, but I have me. I have my power. I have my confidence. I create my own stability. I create my own passion. I create my own drive. And you're fucking going after it, right? And especially when it comes to the King of Cups, this is someone who, obviously does have a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings for you. Someone who is emotionally mature, but might not speak up a lot about what they're feeling. They have a lot of emotions, they just don't execute it very well. And this could cause some conflict, especially, I feel like the two of you might feel like you're on different paths, and that's okay, you know, especially if there's like, if this person tends to go out a lot, or, the way that they perceive themselves or execute themselves out in society is much different than you, and you're looking for something more stable, right? And no matter what, you have to defend your happiness, your abundance. The 10 of Pentacles, this is like something stable. This is someone who is willing to build an empire with you and be by your side, be the king and queen, the empress and emperor, right? The encompassing of all, where all that treasure is for the taking, building a life together and being happy with it. And if this person's behaviors and patterns aren't lining up with that, and you're just waiting around on it, you're going to get tired of it, because you're ready for some sort of offer that is going to be tangible, that is going to be solid, it's going to be fruitful, that is, again, fucking stable. A portal is opening for you to find the happiness and the true love that you so deserve. I mean, look at these. Look at that love. Where have you been all my life? That's what's coming for you. And it's someone that's willing to work with you, okay? Someone that is willing to put in the effort. So take however that resonates, but girl, you got some good shit coming. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm hopping back over to the comments. Listen, I've been single for a while too, girl, and I love every fucking minute of it. I know, and that's one of the things, like, listen, after my separation, I was a mess. And I was still, even up until earlier, this year, I was still, leaning into codependent behavior. But over this entire journey, like, it just feels so good to be free and to have that faith that when, like, everything's going to line up exactly as it should. And I don't need to worry, because I know the perfect partner, regardless if it is my DM or a soulmate, whatever, okay? God will bring them to me, okay? I just got to keep doing my thing and go where I am led and be in service and do my best. That's all you got to do. And allow love in, regardless of what it looks like. Because so many of us get caught up in a romantic partnership and don't see all the love that surrounds us. And that is so freaking powerful when we can see we are already surrounded by it. Okay? And if you're not, then you should start cleaning up your life and choose to be around more positive, loving, supportive people. Okay? So, all right. Yeah, it's coming, girl. It's coming. All right. Cynthia got into a fender bender a few weeks ago. How will her court date go? Ace of Swords. Anything else? Okay. So I feel like you're going to really have to stand up for yourself and be clear with your, don't let people mull you over, right? Because I feel like someone's going to offer you some sort of settlement and it's not going to be one you're really happy with. So make sure you cover your own ass. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Next question. Nicole, losing hope on the twin flame, no communication. Listen, Nicole. Let's see what they have to say. Okay. Yeah. And it's okay. Listen, I see the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot poking out. They want to change. Okay, they want to change this energy. The reason why it's not is because the focus on lack. Okay, there are certain things in your past that need to be cleaned up, healed, looked at, processed, because it is affecting the opportunities that are being handed to you. And it's like, you might feel like you missed out on an opportunity, but with the Six of Cups being reversed here, the reconciliation isn't quite ready to come in yet. And it's, again, like, he's trying to clean up his life. Y'all got some tower moments coming. Unexpected shit, shakeups. I feel like you're about to get a power up within your abilities. Is there any message he wants to tell you? Yeah. How can I say this? I made the wrong decision by letting you go. I messed up. Now I need to hold myself accountable and figure out how to fix this. He has to figure out how to fix it. It is not up to you to fix. Let him come to you. And listen, it don't matter how long it takes. Do your thing. Live your life. You can have joy in your life regardless of if your DM is with you or not. Okay? The more joy you bring into your life, the more you are a magnet. Okay? And when they are ready, if it is truly a divine connection, they will come to you. You have plenty. Listen, Brooke, tell them. Please tell them. I'm right. When you bring joy into your life and you become that beacon, if it is a true divine connection, they will come to you. We have a DM and a female body so she can give you both aspects. It is true. But you have to move into mission. You have to surrender. Okay? And love them regardless. It's okay. You don't have to keep reminding them that you're there. You don't have to convince them that you're deserving in any way. Okay? They love you. If they are a true divine masculine, they love you just as much as you love them. They just can't communicate what they're feeling for you right now because they have to handle their shit. But the same thing goes for you. You got to handle your shit. Start healing the stuff within you that feels empty, that feels discontent, that feels lack. All right? I now understand what this connection is and why we met. You make me want to be a better person. So by the stuff that you are mirroring back to this person, You are helping them heal their karmic debt. When you heal your stuff, you're healing theirs. Okay? You are opening that doorway for spirit to bring in the opportunities that are going to open up their eyes. Okay? They are coming to the understanding of what this connection even means. That's huge. So trust in the process, guys. Trust in the process. Because listen, all of it's divinely orchestrated anyway. I can't say that enough. I can't say that enough. Yep. Once I stopped judging myself and my twin flame connection and what the outcome is supposed to look like, everything came in. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you. Good God, y'all got me sweating in here. Okay. Whew. All right. Who are we moving on to next, Spirit? You're so welcome, baby. And listen, I'll tell all of y'all, because I see a lot of new faces in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad that y'all are here. But I will tell y'all, I don't sugarcoat. Okay, so if you're looking for someone to be all sweet and innocent with y'all, instead of being real with y'all might be in the wrong room. So, but listen, it's all out of love, because sometimes we need tough love. I gotta go turn this heater off real quick though, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Thing is no joke. No joke. All right. Who are we moving on to? Oh, thank you, Nicole. Yes. Yes, girl, you know. Okay. They got me coming to you, Bridget. Is there anything in store for us? Whoa. Not used to having these many comments. Is there anything for us in store? All right. What advice do you have for Bridget? Oh, shit. You got the chariot popping out right out the gate. I'll say that's some good, successful, fast movement forward. And listen, for anyone who is resonating with their messages tonight, if you feel like you need more of an in-depth reading, you can always book a personal reading with me, guys, okay? Listen, girl, I'm telling you right now, you got good stuff. Good stuff coming, okay? Yeah. We have the Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So overall, I do see a lot of successful movement forward, but a lot of it is about finding the balance, okay? This is about trusting in the direction that you are heading and knowing that both of you are on the same page. This is where communication comes in. But it's also trusting your heart, standing your ground. Knight of Pentacles, it's a process. There could be a lot of parts where it feels like it's moving really fast, and then sometimes it feels like it's so slow you're not even sure if it's moving at all, okay? But either way, they're telling you to celebrate both differences. The fact when you are really high with this person, that you can really feel it in your heart, and you feel the movement, and you feel the gratitude for the, for the strides that you have made. Okay. They choked me up on that word. But it's also about understanding that even in those moments where things seem to not really be moving too fast, it's still moving forward, right? It's just a different side of the process. But with the Knight of Pentacles, they might be the slowest moving in the deck, and it might be your other person where you want to move really fast and this person's wanting to take their time, but slow and steady wins the race. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is the only pentacle, or the only knight that crosses the finish line. So it's by taking your time and celebrating, enjoying those moments. Like, guys, we get so caught up in what the future is going to hold and what's this all going to look like, and blah blah. We're being taken completely out of the moment. Stay in the moment with your person. Enjoy those little moments that so many of us just blaze on by, because most of our days go by in a blur anyway. When we live in a present moment, we get to enjoy every single experience that we have with our person. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It could be, and okay, going to the people who have no communication. Their person finally comes in, they might only get a 5-minute call, and then they're like, well, why is it only 5 minutes? But you have been begging for that conversation. You have been begging for that communication. Now you mad that it's only 5 minutes? You know what I'm saying? So it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. And that's what they want you to celebrate. Make sure that you're present with your person and enjoy those moments, the good and the slower, but either way, it's all moving the way that it's supposed to. Okay. I do feel like there are going to be things that need to be severed and balanced. It could be relationships or karmic ties. It could be belief patterns or coping mechanisms, whatever the case may be. But it's also about balancing out the giving and receiving as well, balancing out the good and the bad, or what we perceive as bad. And, choosing to be gentle through the process, having courage to go after what we really want, and knowing that if we want something stable and tangible, we must first offer that as well, right? Because listen, I used to do this myself where I always wanted something that was stable and tangible, but I was so hurt and so scorned over my past that I was constant fight or flight, fight or flee. It was like I always had one foot out the door just in case, because if the shoe fell, shit hit the fan, I wanted my exit plan. You know what I'm saying? So speak up clearly, make sure that you have a good intention, you're putting your best foot forward, and, speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself and you will be successful. Okay? Be careful of any illusions that either you or others are telling yourself. Okay? All right. I hope that helped, honey. All right, so next one. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. SJ. Okay. So I can definitely feel like a part of you is feeling like you missed out on something. So what is the overall outcome of SJ walking away from this someone or something? What is the overall outcome of them walking away from this situation? You're finding someone who is more open with, I feel like you were right to trust your intuition on this, because you deserve to have someone who is going to put forth the effort with you. Okay? Someone that's going to work with you and build with you, that's going to cooperate with the process. I feel like there's a lot of pain involved. I feel like this was a very hard decision for you too, but I also feel like their priorities weren't right. That's what I'm saying. Whatever that may mean for you. Okay. All right. So who else we got? Oh, Rebecca moving across the country next week. Any guidance for my beautiful Rebecca, please? You're so welcome, Bridget. Thank you all for being here. Y'all are amazing. Any advice for my beautiful girl, Rebecca, who is moving cross country next week? Eight of Pentacles, girl. Build them pentacles. Perfect that trade. Oh, girl, you come. Yeah, you going after that. Going after that coin, okay? Yeah, I feel like it's overall going to be very successful for you. What's on the bottom there? Yeah, I feel like it was smart to accept this offer. I think it's going to help you see things more clearly too. Yeah, I see the Six of Pentacles and the Sun popping out too. But the Eight of Pentacles, you know, this is definitely working towards a pretty big goal for you. We got the King of Pentacles. So again, putting in the hard work, girl. Putting in the hard work. I feel like, you know, I do feel like this was some sort of, you know, someone came to you, right? Like there was an opportunity or something that came up that, you know, has got you really happy. Maybe this thing came out of the blue. I feel like it's also giving you an opportunity to kind of move away from some things that are like, you know, I don't want to say necessarily not cleared up where you currently are, but I also feel like there's still some energetic cords tied to where you currently are, and it's just time to move away from those, and like get on with your life is what I'm saying. Okay, but either way, I do feel like it's a pretty good move for you. Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. All right. Yeah, girl, it was meant to. That's why the cherry was there. Okay. You're so welcome, honey. Okay. They keep bringing me back to, uh, how am I pronouncing that? Benita? How does Christopher currently feel about me? How does Christopher currently feel about Benita? All right, James, I'll get you next. All right. How does Christopher currently feel about Benita? Okay. Okay. So, you know, I'm going to pull some cards on that too. You know, overall, I feel like there is a lot of love there. But one of the big messages that I am hearing is please do not push him. Okay? Do not rush this. Um I feel like, you know, in order for you to get what you're really hoping for, something tangible, solid, like true commitment, then you are going to have to be patient with this one. Okay? Be very patient. um, okay. Because And again, be patient. If you push it, because listen, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Wands. So if you are energetically, and this is what I'm saying, guys, and you can ask Brooke on this one too. Like, even if we're not putting the pressure in a physical sense, but an energetic sense, they feel that too. Right? So I want y'all to really think about this, because I see a lot of people in this chat. So let me put it in a different perspective for you. How does it feel when someone presents to you, I need you to show up my terms, my expectation, my timeline, and you better do it right? Right? That's controlling. It's manipulative. The whole point of this love and the things that we're trying to learn on this planet is freedom. Is freedom. It's unconditional. If you need to go out and live your life, live your life. I hope you find joy. I'm living in joy, right? It's releasing attachment to the point where someone does not feel like they have to be bound to you in any sort of way because of fear, guilt, or obligation. That's what we have to remember. We don't want to be in those situations. Most of us have or are, and it's not fun. It's not fun. So when we put that pressure on them physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, then we're telling them, you're not good enough, you're not showing up the way I want you to, and we're constantly pushing them away. Okay? So you're free to make your choice. I love you for who you are. I know the potential for us, but it's up to you to see that as well. And that's where free will comes in. Live your life, guys. Live your life. Okay? And it's really, really important that, because listen, you think they can't feel you, but they can. They can. This person, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, like, even with the 8 of Cups, dude, like, listen, overall, they think of you as someone that makes their heart pour. Like, you make them feel all kinds of stuff. They actually see themselves building a life with you, but they had to walk away because they have to make the choice. They have to make the clear choice of what this connection really means to them and honor their emotions, what they're really feeling about this connection. Okay? I feel like they miss you though. Let's see. All right, 3 years. Let's get some channeled messages. Let's get some channeled messages. What do you want to tell you? I tried to replace you. I thought I could move on. I keep searching for something, but with them, there's always something missing. My attention always comes back to you. I guess what I've been searching for has been in front of me all along. Girl, listen. I think about our future a lot. What would it be like to call you mine? And a smile crosses my lips. They love you. Don't even be tripping, boo. Okay? Don't even be tripping. They love you. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I got James and then I'll do Tim. Okay. So, James, what's your question? It can tell you what they're giving you. Okay. The death and the son, James. You have to allow this transition to occur. Okay. Listen, this ending, this transition that you're going through ain't the last of it, okay? It's you have to go through, I really feel like this is your ego death. I really do. I really do. I feel like this is claiming that how you've been going about this is not necessarily the best way or the healthiest way. But listen, that sun, hold on. Let me switch over to the camera so I can make sure you see, right? And the death card, the sun is coming up between them two towers. Those two towers are the same card. And the moon. What's the moon? Deception, illusions, right? So quit playing yourself. Everything I've talked about tonight, and I know those messages resonate with you too. Okay? There is happiness coming, but you first have to let the transition happen. Quit doing the whole tug of war game. Quit trying to control. Let go. Surrender. Focus on your love. Your love here, right? When abundance flows through you and there is happiness spreading everywhere, you become illuminated. You become enlightened. Go through the process, James. Go through the process. All right. Tim, what's up, Tim? What can I do for you? Got the Ace of Swords coming out. Yeah, you think you surrender, surrender more. Listen, I'm giving you what you need, James. I'm giving you what you need. Go through the transition, surrender, ego death, find happiness within your own self. Let abundance take over. You and your Cappy are going through this rebirth, okay? Rebirth. And for a reason. So allow it to happen. Okay? All right. Okay. I got you, Tim. All right. So first, I think you need to be clear, Tim, about what burdens you're actually carrying. Okay. So once you realize the weight that you have not only put on yourself, but you have allowed other people to put on you too, I feel like you're carrying other people's burdens as well. And it's very important that you start speaking up for yourself, that you start being honest with yourself, especially around the home life, creating a more solid foundation for yourself and allowing things to come to a close and transition out of your life that you've been creating illusions around so you can see more clearly. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance popping out too. So there's definitely things that need to come to a close, and there's a lot of healing, mind, body, and soul, that need to happen. I feel like divine intervention's coming in hot and heavy for you. And some of it may be very daunting and very, uh, it's going to be a harsh reality for you. But you need to pay attention and allow yourself to see clearly for what it really is, because um, I feel like you've made excuses long enough, especially when it comes to other people. And it's the only way that you're going to be able to move forward is to realize, hold on, let me get back over here, is to get back to this place of realizing what other burdens have you been carrying that are unnecessary, and start picking up what you can to create this solid foundation for yourself. Okay. Um, but I feel like, it's up to you to take the first step, and then um, Spirit's going to help you clean house. Yeah. I mean, there are people that aren't being very kind to you, okay? Or these are people from your past that you're still energetically tied to, especially when it comes to liars, cheaters, sneaks, that have made you feel like kind of cold or distant to let people in. People you feel have robbed you of your joy. That's what you need to work on, okay? So I hope that helps you, honey. All right. Love you, Brookie. All right. Kari. All right. I'm only going to do a few more, guys. Hi, everyone. All right. Kari. What does Kari need to know? And listen, guys, for anyone who is new, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Every Wednesday, I do mini readings for $20 love donation. And every other Friday, I also get up with my beautiful sister, my soul sister, Empress of Duality. Her name is Brooke, with her twin flame. They are in union, Danny from Northern Comfort Tarot. And we do every other Friday the trifecta reading. So if y'all are interested in that, which the trifecta readings are $60, but you get readings from all three of us. It is very in-depth readings, and it's a super good price for the people you're getting readings from. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, check us out, let us know what you think. We have a great community going on. So if you are looking for people to connect to and love on you and support you, you're in the right place, guys. So I'm really glad that all of you are here, and thank you for joining in with us. And I might start doing these at least once a month. I haven't done free readings in a while because it's very taxing, but I love you guys, and I just want to be in service as much as possible. But again, it is very taxing to do this stuff. So if anyone does want to donate to help sister out, you can always do super chat, or my PayPal link is down below, and I appreciate y'all. Okay. So, all right. We are doing Kari. Okay. So Kari, Um, we have the Nine of Wands here with the King of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Devil card on the bottom. Listen, I got a King of Wands and a King of Swords here. So I definitely have a masculine energy that seems very, very toxic. Okay, now this could be anyone. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be a boss, a friend, whatever. And it definitely doesn't have to be a male. It's a masculine energy, okay? But I feel like this person has, in this, and, it's so funny because I haven't seen this happen in a while, but there's someone that you feel like you have had a past life connection with. There's almost this familiarity there. Um, and it kind of keeps you entrapped, like, oh, well, they're my soulmate or whatever the case may be. But sometimes we don't always understand that the people that are coming in from our past lives, especially when there's a lot of healing that needs to take place, especially things like codependency or, those kind of things. These people actually come back into our lives. You could have a soulmate that is from a past life that shit could have been your captor, or even robbed you or raped you or even killed you in a previous life. Listen, I hate to go that deep, but it is possible. Seen it, witnessed it. My ex-husband, and listen, past life, okay, past life. Obviously, I'm still alive. But my ex-husband, turned to find out, in one of our past lives, because we've been in many, in one of our past lives together, he was actually my father who ended up starving me to death. Okay? So, like, he took all my energy in this life, and I couldn't figure out why, like, over time, in the beginning, we were great, had a great connection, loving, supportive, power couple. And then all of a sudden, over time, he had this facade that he had to keep up. And over time, it just slowly started draining me. And I like literally withered away. I lost all my power, lost all my energy, couldn't trust myself. I gave all my power away, all to please him. Right? So dealt with my codependency stuff. But then when I went into past life regression, which I do, by the way, so if y'all are interested in really realizing some of the past life connections that you do have that are still blocking you, I can help you with that, okay? But listen, very, very real. And once I severed the cord with that life, that was like one of the final, and I mean, I tried so many times to cut the cords with this man. That was one of the last pieces to the puzzle that I was not aware of. And after I cut that cord, I was able to get rid of his energy completely. But I had to go back past this life. So there might be someone in your life that you feel is a soulmate, but is super fucking toxic for you. And I think you know who this person is. Not only are they very defensive, I feel like every time you try to speak up for yourself about certain behaviors that you're seeing, or, talking about direction when it comes to your independence or your, well-being, like they have this way of wrapping you back in. Okay. And I hope this is making sense for you, because I'm feeling this very strongly. Okay. But, you know, I'm not really seeing a specific sign either, because we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Capricorn in particular, with the Devil card. But with the Devil card being here, this is someone who, like, you feel bound to, but not in a good way. Like this is not healthy. Let me switch back over so I can make sure you see this. Okay. Listen, there are darker forces at play here. And it could even just be lustful, right? Like, this is some nasty ass energy. That is not something you want to be tied to. But again, I feel like there's still something that keeps you held on to this connection, whether you have history or whatever the case may be. But honestly, like, you need to start making some. Listen, I can't tell you what to do because everyone's got free will choice. But if you want my advice, and listen, you do what you will with it, I would start taking necessary precautions to protect yourself from this person's energy. Okay? Whether that be setting boundaries, cutting cords, moving away physically. This is some unhealthy shit. All right? Like, listen, my gut and my breathing is getting shallow. My heart hurts. I feel anxious, nervous, even a little scared for safety. Like, not good shit. Not good shit. So please take care of yourself, and don't let anyone convince you that your intuition is crazy and it's all in your head and that you're making shit up. Okay? Like, don't fall for that narcissistic shit. Okay? Because that's what I'm feeling. That is what I am feeling. All right. You're welcome. I wish you the best of luck. And if you want to go deeper into that shit, book a personal reading, because listen, I'll tell you all. I'm a digger. You can ask anyone who's had a reading with me. I will dig. I will find out all the nitty gritty. All right. So, what time is it? Time just flies by when I'm doing this. All right, y'all. I'm going to take one more and then I'm going to call it a night. So who are we doing? Okay. Kari, email me. I will tell you something that I did. I don't want to say it on camera, but I will give you a ritual that I did that really helped me. And if you need help clearing his energy, I will help you. Okay? All right. Valentina, I've seen your name a couple times. They keep drawing me to you. You're the last one. All right. So what's your question? Valentina, do you have a question? Particular question, or you just want to see what comes out? I already picked the last one, guys. We are wrapping it up. Valentina. We have the strength card coming out. But I really appreciate everyone being here tonight. And listen, like I said, every Wednesday I do mini readings for $20. And my normal mini readings, if you want to try me out before you buy the big purchase, you can always book a mini reading for $20. I go in depth, even more in depth than I do right now. Okay. And, but you can always get in touch with me on Wednesdays for live mini readings, or you can book a personal private mini reading with me for $20 as well. if you have one question in particular that you want answer or insight on, you can ask Heather. She started out with that too, before she started going into the bigger services. But every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live for $20 mini readings. And then every other Friday, I go live with Danny and Brooke from Empress of Duality and Northern Comfort Tarot. Please go check them out. They're amazing as well. And we do the trifecta readings for $60 as well. And you get read by all of us. So, all right. That's it. That was the last one. Oh, we got two. All right. So, okay. I'm going to have to be a little clearer on this. Let's see what's coming out first. All right. All right. So, how does Carlos feel about his Sagittarius? Oh, he is a Sagittarius. How does Carlos feel about his ex? Whoa. Okay. Well, listen. There's a lot of history there, clearly. Okay. A lot of arguing. Listen, he's not wanting to put in any more effort with her. Okay, he does not see a future with her, but he knows that, I feel like he's trying to figure out a way to co-parent and without it like ruining their child. Okay, he's trying to respect her and some ways, but he also understands that she's like fucking cold. There's nothing there to be worried about. I feel like a lot of what is going on here is like just a lot of mental energy of it not being completely done, because what I feel like is she might be one of those energies where she doesn't necessarily want to be with him, but she doesn't necessarily want him to be with someone else either, like keeping the baby as a tool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's very hard with those kind of energies. But listen, he knows that there's nothing there to be worried about on his end. He does not care about her in that way, but he is also trying to co-parent. He understands that he can't just walk away from this situation because, they have a child together, but he's not willing to put in any more effort as far as a relationship. I feel like you really do need to deal with your own emotions with the situation, though, because it could possibly, especially with certain things that have played out in the past with this woman, could possibly end up making you miss out on opportunities. But then again, also avoid disaster. I feel like this is definitely a fated or destined situation to really make you look at things. And it really depends on your relationship with this man too. But a lot of it's illusions. Okay, whatever you're building up in your head about them too, it's not really what you think it is. Okay. So how does Carlos feel about Valentina, please? How does he feel about her? Yeah, listen. Eight of Pentacles. That's how he feels about you. He wants to work with you. But listen, if you're coming at him super guarded about this situation because you think he's playing both of you, you need to see clearly, girl, because you might end up sabotaging. All right? Because listen, she's trying to get in your head. I just heard that. She is trying to get in your head. And she knows she can. She's done it before. It won't be the first time. Won't be the last either. So you need to build your strength up and your resolve if you plan on working it out with this man, because you ain't getting rid of her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, listen. As I was saying that, the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords, like, listen, and I hate to say this to you because, Lord, I went through the same thing. And it's really hard when you have the whole crazy baby ex-mama, you know what I'm saying? But, like, she does not want him to be happy. She does not want him to be happy. And it's hard for, like, he wants to be open and honest, but he also feels like he's at a battle between the two, and it can really come out in very harsh ways. Very harsh ways, especially when it comes to communication, because, like, he doesn't really get to express himself a lot when it comes to the situation. And if he were to completely open up about everything that he's been through and everything that he truly feels about the situation, he's scared that he would just break. And it's actually very sad, the energy that I'm getting from him, because he just wants some fucking peace and quiet. And all he feels is he's getting the tower. Okay, so be patient with him. Be patient with him. And understand that it, like, you know, both of you need to learn to lean on each other through this if y'all are planning on making this, like, a real commitment. And it takes both parts. Okay? Both parts. So I really hope that helps you. I'm so sorry, Roxanne. I just closed off the list, baby. But since you donated, Roxanne, if you want to email me, I can get, well, fuck it. Since you donated. All right. No more, y'all. Roxanne's the last one since she donated. You're so welcome. Good. Keep that up then. Okay. All right. Roxanne's the last one, but that's only because she donated. All right. All right. What is coming for Roxanne and love for 2020? You're so welcome, honey. What is this page? Okay. Oh shit. All right. So, you know, the only thing with this situation, like, yes, you do have the 10 of Cups. I do feel like someone's gonna be, like, singing your praises and you know, talking about the whole, like, oh, you're the love of my life type thing. But I would definitely be very careful with this energy, Roxanne, because with the energies that are coming through, I'm not seeing a whole lot of love here besides the 10 of Cups. And what I'm really seeing is someone who is definitely thinking more with their stick than their heart. So be aware of that. I do feel like this could be a karmic partner. Someone who's fated to come into your life. It might start off very sexual. Um, Someone who might make you feel real sexy, sending you messages that get you all hot and bothered. Could be a Scorpio with the death card here. They could be leaving a situation that, is like a death to them. And that's probably why I'm getting a lot of non-committal energy. But I feel like this person might also play some mind games with you. And that's where I'm getting this. Like, I mean, it's messing with my heart really bad. With the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Cups here, like they're talking that, but with the Knight of Wands and the 3 of Swords here, they're going to come in just like they're going to leave just as fast as they come in. And with the 3 of Swords being there, I would definitely say protect your heart. So the only thing, let me do this. Since you donated, what's the best advice that you can give Roxanne to turn that storyline around so she can attract a better outcome in love? What does Roxanne need to do or change in order to attract a different outcome and more abundant love? Okay, so I don't know if you have dealt with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in the past, or you're just used to people who work, or you're really focused on people who, are financially abundant and, all about the coin. But I feel like you need to really pay attention to what truly makes you feel satisfied. Because listen, if you want someone with a lot of money or financially stable, but then you get mad that they work all the time, it's kind of a double-edged sword there. But especially with the 8 of Pentacles being there, it's like then you get defensive about them working all the time. Okay. I think you need to focus more on the aspects of love, because there's just like a lot of disappointment here, and it could be things in the past that have happened where these are the kind of people that you attract, but yet they always leave you unfulfilled. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's really important that you protect yourself and that loving and nurturing side of you. And, take a leap of faith. Okay. Any areas of your life, like even if your conscious mind is like, bitch, no, don't do it. But yet you're in this present moment and your heart's leading you through this phase of transition. Whatever feels beautiful or makes your heart and soul sing, and like, like, okay, and I say this all the time, there is a difference. Thinking really can get you in trouble, okay? Like, thinking is not a bad thing, but it's when we constantly live in the mental space that gives our ego, which ego is not a bad thing either, because it tells us what we like and what we don't like. But when we live in an unhealthy ego, it creates a lot of fear, it creates a lot of doubt, and it creates a lot of unhealthy coping mechanisms. So when we live in the mind space, it gives us too much time, or gives our ego too much time to kind of backtrack us out of what our heart is telling us to go after, right? In our heart space, it's what we feel, okay? I think, I feel. There's a big difference. And we usually say these things, but when I say, I know this is what I want. I know this is what I want to do. I know this is what I need. It's when your heart and your mind are in sync. And this is the sweet spot, man. When you know and your heart is leading, then you're not making a wrong decision. Okay? But I think it's really important for you to really look back on your past relationships and see what kind of patterns within the relationships that have failed, so that you can see, like, what are you attracting and what kind of belief systems are attracting those, and how would you like to change it? What would you like to attract? If you had the perfect person, who would you be? If you had the great relationship you've been dreaming of, what would you want it to look like? What would you want it to feel like? What kind of experiences would you like to have? And I think that's where you're going to see the difference, right? And it's not just about setting intentions, but it's about living it. If you want to go have more adventures, go have adventures. If you want, the wine and dine, go wine and dine yourself. Like, don't be afraid to do these things on your own. Okay? When I had to start telling myself that I loved me, that was hard. I cried my eyes out the first time I said, I love you, Jess. First time I had to take myself out to dinner by myself. Dinner and drinks and dessert, because I like to spoil myself. Take myself out to movies. Do it. Don't be afraid to be in your own company and enjoy it. Enjoy your time, but also be open to meeting new people. So, but you can't do the contradicting thing. Like, oh, I want you to be this, but I don't want you to have to do that to get it or be it. That's not fair. So, but I feel like this is something that you've attracted before in your life, and it's bound to repeat itself if it doesn't get addressed. So, but yeah, guys. All right. So that is my gift to y'all. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope that y'all have a wonderful, beautiful night, and I really hope that y'all stay safe for the New Year's. And let me know if you need anything. If anyone needs to get deeper into these readings, if you had one tonight and you want to go a little further into it, you can always email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. But you can also check out some of my other videos. Let me know what you think. I will be getting started on the January's and 2020 updates soon. So, but yeah. So support your girl, hit that like button, drop me a comment, all that fun stuff. And all my information's down below if you need it. All right. I hope y'all have a good night, and thank you for being here. Love y'all.